It can be tiring to work hard in order to feel better and try everything that others have suggested, but nothing appears to be working. This is a typical occurrence when you suffer from anxiety, sadness, or another mental health issue. And it's important to recognize that it isn't your fault if you aren't getting any better. When something is wrong with our mental health, it can be difficult to cope. If you are struggling and nothing seems to be working, don't give up. You can get through this tough time and improve your mental health. Don't give up. You deserve it. It can be difficult to find the right combination of treatments for our mental health. That's why we should always keep an open mind and try new things. You might just discover that what works best with one person doesn't work in another situation, which is why it is important not only to ask others about their experiences, but also to experiment on yourself, too. Here are some ideas to explore. I have tried many different strategies, but nothing is working for me. If you have been struggling with mental health issues and feel like there is no light at the end of your tunnel, do not hesitate any longer. Seek medical care right away before it's too late. The unfortunate reality is that many professionals in the medical and mental health field don't understand what their patients are going through. Remember, what works for one person may not work for another. If you're unhappy with your current situation, know there's always someone out there who could be better suited. You may believe you don't have the energy to continue seeking assistance and attempting to improve. But don't give up yet. A little patience and one more stride might be all it takes. You've already come quite a way. Why not try again? Build a supportive network by finding someone to help you with your next steps in getting help. It can make a big difference to have someone who encourages you, reminds you to keep trying, and holds you accountable for doing your therapy homework, refilling prescriptions, and meditating regularly. Once you've found your support person, it's time to build your dream team for success. Choosing the best approach for you. Finding the right people. Finding the appropriate doctor and therapist is critical to a successful recovery. It's similar to dating. You may have to try a few doctors before finding one you trust and feel safe with. One of the most important factors in determining treatment success is the patient's relationship with their mental health practitioner. Therefore, you should feel comfortable discussing your problems with him or her. You may also want someone who has a similar background, sexual orientation, gender, or other life experiences to you. Alternatively, you might choose someone with a dramatically different experience from yours who can offer something new. The most effective therapy option is the one that is most suitable for you. Sometimes we need to try different forms of treatment until the right one works for us. If your psychologist is not giving you results, don't be afraid to stop being honest and discuss trying a new type of approach with them. Sometimes it can seem hard talking about our needs, but honesty will help in healing from long-term mental health difficulties. So make sure that both yourself as well as your doctor know what's best suited to helping those symptoms too. The ideal combination. We understand that self-help methods are usually not enough, and this is also the case for therapy and medication. Therefore, it's best to opt for a combination of psychological therapy, lifestyle changes, and medication to treat long-term mental health issues. This is why having a team effort is key, so we can figure out what works specifically for you. Lifestyle changes, such as exercise, diet, and social support, are also important for treating mental health issues. Exercise is beneficial for treating depression and anxiety. Your diet can also affect your mental health. Social support is another important factor in treating mental health issues. This social support can come from family, friends, or even a support group. Having a team effort is key to figuring out what works specifically for you and your needs. Give it some time. Some medications and therapies can take weeks or even months to show any effects. If you're working hard to improve yet don't feel any better, remember that it's not your fault. If you want to get well, you'll need specialized therapy if you haven't received it already. It may be time to try something new if what you've been doing hasn't worked. Remember, you are the expert on yourself. If something's not working for you, speak up.